Dearest Swamiji, all the time your remembrance come to me by figure. Is it okay? How should I go beyond this? See, all the time remembering me by figure is nothing wrong. But if you start meditating on Ananda Gandha, you will go to Nityananda. Now you are catching Nityananda. Drop this and go to Nitya Ananda. You will go to the energy. But one thing, you should never stuck up in my form. Starting with my form is okay. But please don't be stuck up in my form. Just go more deeper than my form. If you meditate on Ananda Gandha, you will naturally go beyond the form. Ma Ananda Asya. What is your vision of India by 2020? Spiritually, in terms of wealth, will it be a world leader? Who is this questioner? Okay, please visit. Huh? Okay. According to my intuition, 2020, India will be ruled by two enlightened masters. Two enlightened masters. President and Prime Minister, both will be enlightened masters. Enlightened persons will sit on the throne. Surely not me. Not me. Some other enlightened masters will sit on the throne. India will go to such a peak, such a raise, politically, economically, spiritually, socially, that to come back to this present state, it will take 300 more years. 2015 to 2030, that 15 years, it will go to such an extent, go to such peak, to come back to the present situation, it will take 300 years to reach such a peak. This is what my intuition, and my intuition is supported by more than 10 other prophecies, including Nostradamus, Crayon, Nadi Josiam, and many of these prophecies are supporting my intuition. This is what I feel. So let us all work towards it. Let us all not only hope, work towards it. Thank you. Nidhi, Swamiji, does space have anything to do with spirituality? For example, stars, other planets, and the black hole, and if they do, how? Beautiful question. Space is very closely related to spirituality. 5 elements: earth, water, Agni, fire, air, and ether. Ether is what we call space. Whatever is not these 4, that is called ether. Whatever is not these 4, that is called space. All these 5 are very closely related to spirituality. Falling in tune with these 5 only is called spirituality. Nothing else. See, all these 5 are just celebrating the life. Human being is the only being who is not celebrating the life. Falling in tune with these 5 and starting celebrating the life is what I call spirituality. So, stars and other planets have got a deep relationship with the spirituality. Of course, about black hole I have spoken many times. In some of the discourse I will speak about the black hole. Black hole, how it is related to spirituality. Everything is very closely related to spirituality. Beloved Swamiji, pranams to you. You are in every one of us in astral form, and you do communicate with us in some way or the other. What I wonder is, when you are so busy, how do you communicate with all of us, especially at times of emergency? Especially at times of emergency you are there. I just wanted to know a little more of you, because there is so much to know of you. We should make some beginning somewhere. So please answer me the question. Answer me. Answer me to question. Quench the thirst of my curiosity by Nitya Manisha. Who?
Swamiji, it's me. Sachit, I'm not doing it.
Okay. She says, actually she herself has experienced few times. I think better you express your experience, then I will explain. You express one or two your experiences, then based on that, exactly to that particular situation I explain.
There are so many
Whatever important you remember, express.
Couple of times, when I needed the answer from you, you actually appeared in the meditation and just smiled. And I just wanted an approval from you, and at that time I was desperately trying to contact you. I even tried to contact our local office, city center, and I was told that you were busy and you were on your way to the airport. And then I was sort of disappointed, but then I thought, okay, it's not easy to catch him in the physical form, and so I sat there very calmly with all desperation and devotion. And then one very, very important thing I'd like to express, which I always cherish, is that I sat and Swamiji there, I hope nobody mistakes because I have gone through thick and thin. But the day, the kind of divine embrace that I received in the meditation, to this day I cannot forget. And I always felt that how would it be to really embrace him? Because I never had such experience with anybody ever till now. And the next time I met you, I don't know what happened. You just pulled me to close to your bosom, and I just didn't want to let go of you. That urge that I had inside, you fulfilled it. And also you appeared, with your smiling form. So I knew that was an S from you, but the doubt that I had. And within a couple of hours, my daughter called and said, Mom, I had a dream, and Swamiji appeared, and he smiled. So to both of us, you answered, but we were not able to catch you in the physical form.
Okay. See, you should understand the situation a little more deeply. Let you all understand. For your understanding, I will try to explain it in this way. There is a two being. One is cosmic Nityananda, God or divine, whatever you call it, who runs the whole world. That Nityananda only responds to your prayers. That Nityananda only is the original Nityananda, who responds to your prayers, who does everything. We can say cosmic energy. And there is another one thing, if that Nityananda is considered as a big cloth, if you think that cosmic Nityananda is a big cloth, like this a big cloth, one small thread from that cloth has come down, who is using this physical body. Understand? This is a cosmic Nityananda. Hold this. This is a cosmic Nityananda. From this one corner, one small thread has come, and this is the Nityananda whom you are seeing now. The body, the physical Nityananda. Whenever you pray, you intensely meditate, you want me, immediately this cosmic Nityananda responds to you. He has got automatic intelligence to respond, to immediately grant or come down, do whatever has to be done. Simply it will happen. This thread, for the thread, there is no need to know what has happened in this cloth. Somewhere the tea must have fallen, or somewhere the cloth must have burnt. This thread doesn't, there is no need for the thread to know. But the thread can always download the details. The thread can, because the thread is totally connected, it can download the details.
So the thread gets the communication.
Yes, thread gets the continuous communication. Continuous communication. The thing is, I cannot enter into the body as a whole. As a whole, if I enter, the body will not stand. Body will not last long. Body will not be able to move. So I have to bring only small memory to operate the body. Body is operated only with a small memory. But whenever it is necessary, simply things are downloaded from this cosmic Nityananda. Simply things are downloaded from this cosmic Nityananda. That is why when you pray after you get an answer, when you come and see me, I say the same thing. I explain the same thing. I express the same thing. Yes, tell me.
She knows you, she has meditated on this. It's very strange. I was talking to one person that I know by name Nancy Satra. Because she is a she knows her spiritual energy. She is not a social says I have got all the medications. So when the assist me, that I have to be attached with her. She has not doesn't know anything about your physical form. And then I was talking Does he wear something on his head? He's holding my hand. Does he have a laughing face? He's laughing. Too much energy.
Actually, whenever persons are etherically purified, if your etheric body is strong, you can see my etheric body. There is one more question. Swamiji, how can we feel your etheric presence always? Is your etheric body is so strong than the physical body? I tell you, my etheric body is equally strong than the physical body. But your etheric body is not so strong than is your physical body. That is why many of you are not able to feel me always. She must have been a deep sadhaka. That is the reason. Without being told anything, simply she could see my form. Yes, tell me.
Same type of experiences, different people, different masters.
Yes, same thing. Same thing. Actually, all masters can be only thread size. They cannot enter into the body more than the thread because the body will not stand. Body will not stand. The three basic things are there. If the body is from the very young age, if the body is vegetarian, on brahmacharya, before the 14 years old, if he gets the first experience, the body will be prepared to hold the energy. Vegetarian and brahmacharya, if the body is prepared for the wild life, these three things are there, the energy will be more. But even if all the three things are there, energy can express only through the thread level. It cannot be more than that because body will not stand. Body will not stand. All masters' experience happens the same way. And you know, when if it comes to them, it's like there are many threads hanging. One thread is Nityananda, one thread is other master, one thread is other master. But ultimately all threads are the same cloth. When you catch this thread, you get the blessing through that thread. Any thread you can catch. It is not that only through this thread you can get. Any thread you can catch. Through any thread, but sincerely catch. See, catching this thread or that thread does not mind. Catching sincerely means. That is what. Catch any one thread. Nothing wrong. Sincerely catch it. Then you will see all masters are the threads hanging in this kerchief. Hanging in this different threads. You can go through any thread. Nothing wrong. All the other masters giving darshan also is the same philosophy. This is the basic. And this, based on this only, the darshans, experiences, visions, all these things happen. So many people, this is one experience you are listening. So many people coming and reporting me continuously. Distance healing, these experiences, all these things. All this, the basic thing is, this is what? The cosmic Nityananda, omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. The physical body is just one small thread. The beauty is, it is totally continuously connected. 24 hours hotline. High-speed internet. So you can download anything in a second. That is why when you come directly also, I respond the same way. I relate in the same way. I express it in the same way. Sometimes I don't download. When you come and ask, then I download and tell you, oh, this is what happened. All right, let the divine be with you. Okay. Any doubt?
I know somebody who can see you constantly.
Why we are not able to see?
No, sometimes that requires some sadhana or previous birth something or something. But where do they stand and is it
Actually,
to communicate with them?
you see, to continuously communicate with me, you don't need any sadhana or you don't need any tapas, you don't need any previous janma, these that things. Just be blissful. Just be in Nityananda. You will be with Nityananda. Nothing else. I make a simple, clear, plain key. Just be blissful. Immediately you will see you are with Nityananda. Be with Nityananda, you will be with Nityananda. Be with Nityananda, you will be with Nityananda. That's enough. You don't need to do all tapas, these, that things. That and all the old people who can't understand philosophy, they do all those things. Somebody asked me, I was telling in my memories, you see here, thousands of rishis have done so much of tapasya. And I myself, so many years I did tapasya, only then I was able to have the Anandanda experience. But you people are having so easily this experience. Then one ashramite commented, you didn't do so much of punya to have a guru like Nityananda. You are not so fortunate. What can we do about it? So he told in a very nice way. You are not done so much of punya to have a guru like Nityananda. What can we do about it? Anyhow.
That joke song. The father goes to.
The Rashtrapati name must be Vivekananda.
Anyhow. So there is no need for you to do any tapasya. Just be Nityananda. Be Nityananda. You will see you are with Nityananda. Okay. Gurudev, what happens during and after realization? Aha. If I have to say honestly, if I use any other word, I will only misinterpret and give you the wrong idea. If I use only one word, I think I will be able to save you from the confusion. That one word is I do not know. Because I cannot express. Of course, I cannot say I do not know. I do not know how to express it. The realization is such, it is totally impossible to eloquate or orate. It is so deep, it is simply impossible to orate it. So I can say only one thing. You became one with the whole. You became one with the divine. And the divine takes you over. That much only can be told. Nothing more can be told. What are the changes that are going to take place in the world in another 20 years? Fall of dollar and pound, any earthquake, India's development and its position among other countries. I told you already. I have replied this question. Okay. Most spiritual leaders while preaching they used to talk of Almighty God. You are not so. Why? You see, you do not know anything about Almighty. If I continuously go on talking about God, what will you know? Whenever people use the word God, it means what? You don't understand. You just skip that word. See, whenever you read some book, you don't understand the word. You just skip that word and go to next page, next para, next line. So whenever people speak about God, you just skip that word and go to the next sentence. I do not want to waste many words. I do not want you to skip too much of words in my discourses. That is why I don't use the word which you don't understand. You see, speaking about God is different. Making you experience God is different. To experience God, you don't need to believe in God. To experience God, you don't need to understand God. To experience God, you don't need to know about Him. You don't need to understand Him. You don't need to believe Him. You can experience. So I am trying to push you into the experience. I am not trying to preach you about God. It's like somebody is talking about Ganga so much. 10 days he is giving a big discourse on Ganga. Is it necessary to enter into the Ganga? No. You can simply, you don't even have to know the word Ganga. You can simply enter into the stream and have the bath. Is it necessary? You don't need 10 days discourse. If you are attending 10 days discourse, you will miss Ganga. Most of the time people do that. That's what. So, I am not telling you, I am not here to preach about Ganga. I am here to put you into the Ganga. I am here to give you the experience. So, you don't have to know the word. Just jump in and you will have the experience. So, there are some more questions, but it is time. We should start. I will answer these questions. So, enough for today. Thank you.